Chapter 7, Interdimensional Portal. There are 3 different types of interdimensional portals, not counting the large portals that work as passageways to the celestial abode. The first type of random portal, and the most common, is easily identified by its flickering blue color and small height, but large enough for 3 people to pass through side by side at the same time. Usually, this type of portal is treated with less urgency, as it takes more than 2 weeks for them to break, as it is called, when monsters manage to cross over to Earth. In addition, there are only weak creatures inside this kind of portal, and any group of E and D awakened ones can often handle them with no further issues. However, the second type of portal is certainly more unreassuring, the level 2 portals. As they break down within a week, are not only extremely more difficult but also dangerous to the surroundings. They are green in color and contain creatures so powerful that they can destroy an entire security zone in a matter of hours once get out of the portal. The last known type is the level 3 portals, the most dungeons and rare ones, that fortunately for humanity, are not appearing as often. Only 5 have emerged in the last 20 years. They can be recognized by their scarlet color and are large enough to cover the sky of a city. It has never happened that such a portal has broken, but if it ever did, humanity would surely be reduced to only barely a few couple of thousand. Because there are different types of portals, there are also laws that prohibit an awakened of a lower rank than the required level of the portal type from forming a group and attempting to enter. This was created to try to reduce the high death rate of awakens. Of course, while the Alliance is very powerful because it combines the influence of the world's major nations, it cannot take care of all the portals by itself, let alone monitor or control them, and that is what guilds are for. Guilds are large, official organizations that are responsible for the portals they encounter. Basically, the first guild to find a portal is the guild that becomes legally responsible for it. This guild also has the right to capitalize on the resources within the portal and, if they wish, sell the rights to the portal to another guild. The Alliance only takes a small percentage of the profits from the portal. Yes, mankind has once again turned risk into business. However, even with the large guilds in place, smaller groups of awakened can claim ownership and the right to use a portal if they are quick enough to do so. For this reason, it is not uncommon for some blue portals to be completed by smaller, independent awakened groups. In fact, this seems to be the case when Kaito finally arrives at the place where the spiral is marked on the map. In the vacant lot where the portal is located, there is a group of people, including some young people and others who look older. By the way, there is also a stall that seems to be serving hot coffee, water, and other supplies to these people. However, Kaito's eyes do not linger on this stall for more than a second. They need to be awakened. Kaito whispers to himself as he watches these people from a distance, believing that he is hidden well enough not to be seen. The group of awakened in front of the portal looks like a group of ordinary people. Of course, Kaito never thought that the awakened ones would have horns or glowing eyes, but he was surprised at how ordinary they looked up close. In fact, they looked nothing like the awakened ones he was used to seeing in the Alliance's commercials and marketing advertisements. It was more like an ordinary group of people, with young men in their 20s and other men well into their 40s. If there are people here, I won't even be able to get close. This random box should contain more useful things, Kaito says to himself. Then, just as Kaito is about to leave to concentrate on his task of finding something to sell and food to buy, he turns around and suddenly hears a voice calling out, "Hey, are you there? Aren't you the helper we've been waiting for? Hurry up and come, we've been waiting too long." Kaito turns and looks in the direction the voice came from. One of the awakened, a man with short gray hair, has noticed him and is approaching, calling to him with his hand. A little taken aback, Kaito points to his face, almost asking if the man is talking to him. "Of course, I'm talking to you. Let's go soon, you're all that's left." All the other people in front of the portal look at him expectantly, and Kaito feels his heart quicken and a mixture of fear and curiosity take over. He hesitates for a moment, knowing that this man is confusing him with someone else, but this seems to be a unique opportunity as well, so he finally decides to join the group of Awakened to explore this portal. Ah! Sorry I'm late, sir. I got lost on the way. Kaito says, scratching his neck and laughing nervously. That's okay, don't worry about it. What's your name, boy? The gray-haired man asks as another question plagues him in his mind. Hell! How could I forget the name the boss told me less than 2 hours ago? My name is Kaito. Well done, Kaito. It's a pleasure to meet you. Pick up your gear with my friend John McLary over there and then meet us to come in. He points to a tall, black man with dark glasses standing next to some iron boxes near the nearby coffee stand. By the way, you can call me Mr. Ishikawa. And if nobody minds, I'll take care of the group when we come in today. None of the people present seemed to refuse Lord Ishikawa's request and agree to him being the captain. Curious and a little nervous, Kaito joins the group of 7 awakened ones after he has gathered the equipment he will need. He carries a large, roomy tool bag on his back, containing a shovel and a large pickaxe. Normally, such a backpack would be heavy. So Kaito is even surprised how light it is when he adjusts it on his back. Kaito is greeted with a few friendly smiles and serious compliments as he approaches the group, and he soon discovers that his job is to collect valuable resources such as crystals, rare materials, and possible magical artifacts, but not to intervene in the Awakened's battles for his own safety. The idea is that everyone works as a team to maximize the chances of success and share the profits in the end. As they prepare to enter the portal, Kaito observes the determined and hopeful faces of the Awakened around him. Though they do not resemble the glamorous stereotypes of the Awakened in the Alliance's advertisements, these people are willing to venture into an unknown world in search of a chance to improve their lives, and that is very respectable. Kaito, his heart pounding with fear, doesn't even notice Lord Ishikawa's thoughtful gaze. This boy is much better looking than I was warned. But that makes sense, considering that he comes from an important family, as they said. I just hope that since he's a rank E, he won't get in our way or slow us down. No doubt, Kaito will be mistaken for someone else.